45 minutes of football. How good was that, Jordan Moore-Taylor?
Yeah, it was really enjoyable being back out there. Obviously, it's been a lot of hard work, but I'm glad to finally get out there.
After 9 months of a serious injury and coming back, and obviously you've been working really hard to get back to that point there, is there any worry or trepidation in your mind, any worry that things could go wrong, or you know you're absolutely ready to handle that 45 minutes?
So, to tell you the truth, that's probably the most nervous I've ever been going into a game in my career. Obviously, after having the operation, you worry about it. I think credit's got to go to Si and Adzi, and then Matt and Tom Bromley for pushing me as hard as they did. Make sure I was right, and thankfully I come through really well.
Your manager actually said he could have let you on for a little bit longer, but he obviously at the moment he just wants to make sure that there are no bad reactions. He wants you back in there for 90 minutes on a regular basis.
Yeah, obviously I think the plan was to get through 45, see how we are. So I was hoping for a little bit longer, but
yeah, I bet you were.
I think it's one of them. We got through 45 unscathed, knee feels fine, so onwards and upwards now.
Yeah. And just I've just been speaking to the manager about players like Matthew, making his debut this evening, an important 70 minutes for him and for this club. Important for him to get the opportunity to do that, and a great response from the crowd after a good performance from a youngster.
Yeah, obviously these type of games, this cup competition gives the chance for the young lads to get in. You saw with Sam Nombe how well he done at Stevenage. He's got his chance, broke in, and it's credit to Matt how well he's done coming in today. Done really well at the right wing back.
Give us a rough time frame for you when you think, because I think your manager used the expression, there's a big difference between 95% fit and 100% fit.
Yeah, if it was down to me, I'd want to play straight away, but again, there's a difference between training, running with a fitness coach, and playing games. I think more positional wise, some of my movements don't quite feel as they used to, but you get that with games. That's why at the start of the year you have a pre-season. That's why you have a pre-season games, and obviously that was my first 45 in 9 months, so I need to get the feel for it back, need to get the match fitness in, the match sharpness, so hopefully not too long, a few reserve games and back in contention.
You feeling okay now? Everything all right?
Yeah. I feel fine, so that's always a good thing. Now we just got to wait for my next lot of minutes.
Well, I miss you up here, by the way. You made your debut here on commentary. Now you're fit again. We're not going to have you back.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, no,
hopefully not.
Fair enough. I appreciate your time.
What sort of injured player are you like? I mean, are you one of these players who's constantly in the physio's ear about coming back, or are you quite a patient player when it comes to being in the treatment room?
To tell you the truth, normally I'm in the physio's ear, but obviously with this one, with having the operation, I've had to wait, had to graft really hard, got pushed really hard by the physio department and Matt and Tom. I think had to be a bit more understanding with this one. Don't get me wrong, I like a moan. I do moan, and they'll tell you that, but I think I moan to get myself through it rather than moaning to get out of anything.
Yeah. Did you know how bad it was straight away? Was it one of those injuries that you thought, oh, this is a bad one?
Obviously, when I done it at Grimsby, I've done it before, doing my medial. Loads of players do it. Normally keeps you out a little while, 6 weeks max, and started getting towards 8-10 weeks and could still feel it. So then I started wondering, right, what's going on? So decided to have the op, and now, touch wood, feels really good, really strong.
You said you felt, as nervous as you ever felt going onto a football pitch. At what stage did that relinquish?
As soon as I got into the warm-up, really. It's more today, obviously being a night game, you have time to think about it, and
it's almost too long to dwell on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. I think once I got out there, once I got in the warm-up, it all comes back to you. It's all as normal. It feels like you've never been away, really.
And I happen to know that your girlfriend is about to have a baby. I mean, it seems like you're coming back to full fitness maybe at the wrong time for her.
Yeah, it was a race, to be fair. We've both been waiting 9 months. Luckily I won, so hopefully the baby will arrive in a midweek when we don't have a fixture.
Top man. Thank you.